Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Diane Daniels. A disturbing scene in Cass County this weekend as flash flooding tore through a cemetery, exposing the vaults where caskets were entombed. WSBT-22's DJ MANOU has been covering the flooding problems in Cass County all weekend for us. He's at the live desk now with more. DJ?
Diane, I was told 7 to 8 vaults with caskets inside were exposed after the flooding poured into Bethel Cemetery on Mount Zion Road in Kelvin Township near Cassopolis. It was this picture posted to Facebook that had Lori Williams rushing to Bethel Cemetery. This vault is her father's.
Because my father was probably one of the caskets that floated.
Williams says she rushed to the cemetery out of concern.
I was emotionally messed up because I couldn't understand why they would let people's fathers and caskets float like this.
Kelvin Township Supervisor Adrienne Glover says she couldn't believe what she was seeing when the flash flooding started Saturday night and then hit Bethel Cemetery.
For me, it was like a nightmare. Something you see in a horror story or a horror movie.
Glover says the power of the water ripped away sections of the road next to the graveyard. She says it was like watching Niagara Falls rush in. Crews were called to the scene and recovered all the vaults. The township says none of the vaults were damaged.
Covered them with tarps, and then this morning we come and put dirt on them and filled them and leveled them up.
Bill Vaughan with Kelvin Township says workers hauled in loads of dirt and are working to restore the damaged section of the cemetery.
Putting some topsoil, putting some grass in, and pouring some foundations and resetting some headstones. So it'll be a long process.
For Lori Williams, she says she's relieved to know her father's casket is now safe once again, but she wants the cemetery to make sure flooding will never disturb his burial site again.
For them to build something in front of it to stop it from breaking the mud, breaking the land down. They need to put something up there so that this stuff won't happen again.
Several people who have loved ones buried at Bethel came by the cemetery throughout the day to check to see if their graves were affected by the flooding. Crews will continue to be on site as they fill in and repair the damaged cemetery. The live desk, DJ MANOU, WSBT.